Kia ora, good evening. Victims of the brothers behind the drink spiking at Mama Hooch bar are furious the men continued their predatory behaviour even after the first crimes were reported to police.
During the 5 years it took to get the case to court, the Jazz brothers maintained name suppression while on bail and continued their offending against other women. And as Juliet Speedy reports, it's possible that there could be more victims.
Danny Jazz had a complaint laid against him in 2017. He was interviewed by police, but a charge was never laid. He kept offending. It was the year after that his brother Roberto was arrested following his first complainant coming forward. He got name suppression and he also kept offending. A few months later, Danny was arrested alongside the third man who walked free from the drink spiking trial.
Feeling for your friends?
After getting bail, Danny was allowed to continue managing Mama Hooch, and all of this was 5 years ago. That's 5 years of the Jazz brothers living their lives, their identities kept secret, their victims traumatised by it.
It's left me with an overwhelming feeling of anger. These guys did not deserve a single day of their identities being protected. They managed to carry on with their lives with no one knowing who they are and what they have done. It was very difficult to live knowing that.
They lived in fear of bumping into them.
Also because the offending continued to happen even after the accusations were made. Perhaps if people knew who they were, it could have had a preventative impact.
Years of delays through the courts because of COVID-19 and ongoing legal arguments.
The justice system was exhausting. The lengthy process and time taken just to get into the courtroom, it felt like a great lack of compassion towards all the victims.
I'm going to deliver verdicts now.
The Jazz brothers were sexual predators and compulsive liars, lying to police about this assault.
She grabbed me and kissed me, and then she kissed me again. She started to grope me and undo my pants.
So how does it that you got the scratches on your neck? How did she do that?
And in a letter, lying to his dad. One thing led to another, which resulted in some consensual sexual activity between us, apologising and then asking for money. I may need some help financially and will repay you as soon as I can. Newshub understands the father indefinitely left New Zealand after the allegations emerged. There may be more unknown victims of the Jazz brothers. Police say they will ensure wraparound care for anyone who comes forward.
We would ensure that there is also support available. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is to take that step to come through the door, to talk to us.
It took too long for the Mama Hooch victims to get justice, but at least in the end they did. Some will return here to confront the Jazz brothers one last time when sentencing takes place in August. Over 2 days they will be invited to tell the two men face to face just how their sinister offending has impacted their young lives. Juliet Speedy, Newshub.